All right, how do we do this again? Hey guys, this is Daniel with TLC4x4, and today we're gonna be doing a video on this beautiful 80 Series Land Cruiser. When this particular client came to us, he did not own a Land Cruiser, so he went out and bought this beautiful 1995 triple locked 80 Series Land Cruiser. And what he's looking for out of this truck is just a daily driver and a vehicle that he can use for light off-roading, running to his cabin, and just having fun with his family. Once we got this vehicle in our facility, we do our normal procedures. We did a full inspection on this vehicle. We found a few little rust spots, but nothing major. It being a northern truck, you'll have those issues in the back wheel arches. And from there, our paint body team went to work refinishing the body. The body's finished in an OEM Toyota Glacier White 045. This particular customer wanted the exterior of the truck to stay as OEM as possible, with exception of few add-ons for his off-roading needs. We outfitted the front of the truck with an Ironman front bumper along with the Ironman 12,000-pound winch. We also did Freedom Outfitters LED headlights, and then all the other taillights, headlights, and the side markers were outfitted with LED bulbs. We added the sleet rock sliders, and in the rear of the truck, we kept the factory bumper with a TLC 4x4 tire carrier. We have built a few of these on our 60 series builds where we use the factory bumper and fabricate a tire carrier. So the customer wanted this particular truck to have that same feature, so we built this tire carrier that utilizes all the factory components, factory bumper, and allows you to carry a large size tire in the back of the truck. This particular client wanted to keep the factory roof rack on. The only thing that we added was the rear wind deflector. We took the factory wheels and powder coated them in this charcoal gray, and we're running a 35-inch BFG all-terrain KO2 tire. Even though we're keeping this vehicle stock, we went ahead and replaced all new rubber, so everything from your fender flare gaskets, your windshield gaskets, door sweeps, and all the door rubbers, all of that stuff is a brand new OEM Toyota or aftermarket. While the body was being bodyworked and painted, we also went ahead and disassembled the entire chassis. From there, we sent the chassis to get sandblasted and powder coated. Once we received the chassis, we outfitted the chassis with a brand new LS3 E-Rod engine, paired that with a 6L80 transmission, and then from there, we used an adapter kit to run a factory Toyota transfer case. Front and rear differentials were fully rebuilt. Since this is a triple lock truck, we went ahead and replaced all three motors, so all of that is brand new OEM Toyota. As far as the suspension, we're running a Dobinson MRR three-way adjustable suspension. We're also running DBA rotors and pads in all four corners. As far as the fuel system, we're running a Long Range America gas tank, which is roughly a 37-gallon gas tank. Gives you a little bit more storage capacity over the factory tank. With all of our builds, we strive to keep the engine bay super clean and organized, and we found out by doing this, it makes it very appealing to look at. Also, when you go to service this vehicle or replace any parts, it makes it a lot easier because everything is labeled and everything is in position where it can be accessed. We retain the factory 80 series intake system. We just retrofitted it to work with an LS3 engine. But other than that, it's all pretty much factory components in here that were either replaced or fully rebuilt. This particular customer goals with the interior was to keep it original looking, but add some creature comforts. He knew that he wanted a two-tone interior. This particular truck did not come with a brown interior, so we had to pull the dash out, pull all the components, and send all that stuff to get dyed. And that's a huge undertaking, especially in these 80 series trucks, because they have so many bits and pieces that you have to strip down, clean, and then get it professionally dyed. We use 4 or 5 boxes of Dynamat per vehicle. On top of that, we go with Dynaliner that we cover all that Dynamat. And then from there, our team patterns and fabricates a brand new carpet kit. As far as the front and rear seats go, we kept the factory 80 series seats. All we did was fully rebuild them, all the gears, the whole seat frames were taken apart, new cushions for the front and rear were replaced, and then from there, our team fabricated new seat covers. The customer wanted a Land Cruiser emblem in the back of the seat, so we did a custom embroidery there. The factory shifter, the only thing we did there was recover in leather and made new provisions for the 6L80 transmission. For the steering wheel, we kept the factory steering wheel. We completely stripped it down, new foam, and then hand stitched the new cover for the steering wheel. We're running a custom center console, gives you 2 cup holders, also gives you plenty of USB plugs, and also this truck is featuring a wireless charger inside the console. The front and rear door panels were fully scratch built, so we fabricated the backings of the door panels, and then after that we did a custom cover on top of that. For materials for this particular build, we went with marine vinyl. This particular client has small kids and they're gonna be using this truck on a daily basis, so we wanted something tough and rugged. If you spill something or have pets in the car, they're not gonna damage the vinyl. For the headliner, we took the factory headliner off, stripped it completely down, went with this off-white Alcantara. One cool thing that we did in this particular vehicle, we added an inclinometer. This particular feature was not available on the US market, but was available overseas in some of the South American countries. Back here, we modified the factory panels. We have a amplifier and a subwoofer hidden in here. We're still utilizing the factory tool storage. We just had to modify the door to fit better with the drawer system. We also added a power inverter back here, so you have 110 and a USB plug. There's a ton of options for drawer systems on the market currently, but we like the ARB setup. It's very well built, gives you a lot of storage in here. You got 2 big drawers, they are lockable. Also, this refrigerator is in a slider, so it can be pulled out and easily accessible. If you would like to see more Land Cruiser content, please follow along with our channel. If you would like a build of your own, please visit our website or shoot us an email, info@tlc4x4.com.